Happy Sunday, everyone. I am here. I finally have some time. I have one day before I have to go back to work. And I'm in my room, well, one of my bedrooms, and I kind of made it into my grow space indoors, like greenhouse and everything. And it just works. But it's my zen. And so I just want to show you all what I have been up to. I don't have a lot of time as I did last year. Last year was my first time starting a garden and really getting into agriculture. And I'm so happy that I did that for myself. Um, I talk about it all the time to others, trying to just promote it and get that out there that people should grow their own food. Yes, no, this is nothing new. People, our ancestors and our grandparents, so on and so forth, have been doing this since, the beginning of time. Um, but it's coming back now, and more people are starting to do it. And, the world already knows as well as that we're starting to get more into it because they're trying to make everything seedless, so we're not saving seeds. But let me tell you something. If you buying fruit out there and there's a seed in it, you better put it away. Put it in. I put mine in coffee filters. I'll show you this. I put them in coffee filters right here. Can't really see it that well. But it looks like little bean sprouts. They have sprouted. Those were seeds, and I put them in a coffee filter. I let it dampen, put it in a Ziploc bag, and I put it, like, take all the air out, close it, seal it, and I put them over any place where it's dark and it's heat in there. So I put it right over my stove, and that's what I do with most of my seeds, that I in that way where I germinate those, and they do really well. That's one method that you can do. Save your seeds. Save your seeds and know the plants when you're doing your garden where that you could save those seeds from, like a dill plant, or there's a whole bunch of plants that you can save the seeds, and it's going to be beneficial to you because seeds are super super expensive. Yes, there are some websites where which I am a huge fan of, and you can get some really good seeds, and they can germinate. But sometimes people don't have it like that. So if you're on a budget, everything's expensive. I really don't. If you're not rich, it's a lot of money either which way. A jar of mayonnaise is $7. Like what? Things are expensive. So if you can save, if you get a fruit or whatever, save the seed, put it in, like I told you how to do it that way. That's one of the ways to do it. Soon as it sprouts, throw it in some dirt, cover it up, water it. When you see the first leaf, uncover it, and there you go. You got a plant. If you get more than one plant in, then separate them over time, and then you got multiple plants. Like that's how you do it. And then you're gonna have whatever fruit or vegetable seed that you saved and planted, you just recycled, and you're saving yourself money. So just really think about it in that way. And a lot of people, I've noticed, when I talk to them and I'll say, you definitely grow your own food, they're like, wow, you really do that? And it's just like, yeah, I do. And I'm so glad that I found this. It's such a great piece for me. It really is. It has to be like the only thing, aside from being around water or taking long walks on a beautiful day, where I find a lot of peace in. And that is growing, just growing my own food. I'm in my own space. Nobody's bothering me. I'm either listening to music or I'm watching YouTube videos of my choice. And it's just, it's a beautiful feeling. So I highly recommend that you do that for yourself. Um, most people like to make excuses. Oh, I don't have the space to do it. A lot of us don't have the space to do it. But I'm going to tell you one thing: you can grow so much food right in your windowsill. All you need is that light, the sunlight, the natural sunlight, just to glare through the window. So many things can grow. So less excuses and more growing food. So I just wanted to show you all real kind of quick what I got going on, what I've been up to on my days off. So yeah, over here you'll see I'm sitting down on my floor. This is My back is killing me, but this works for me right now. So over here you'll see I just transplanted those because they were like this, and I did a winter sowing method, These are tomato plants, and so I separated them individually, which is like the most tedious thing ever. And that's one of the things, if you're not into agriculture and planting, you're not gonna want to, like, you're just gonna give up and your stuff is gonna die. Okay. You really got to have a love for it. You got to really want to do it in order for it to work. So yeah, I that's one of the tomato plants that I just separated each seedling one plant. Um and I put them over there. So those are, I'm bottom watering, which is better. And I found out, I've heard it on a lot of videos, but I also know from experience, bottom water, because it saves, if you water from the top, then you end up having like the green algae that forms on the top, and then it possibly mold. I also learned, after you're done planting, I put a little bit of vermiculite on top of my plants, and that's really been working well for me. So that's some of them right there, and they are doing well. There's some water in there, as you can see. I got a lot of stuff going on. It's dirt. I got dirt over here. um let's see. So this pot here, I call this my everything pot. I've had so many other plants in here. Some died, some worked well. This tall one here, this is my sunflower. This is a mammoth sunflower. And I actually took out some more seeds because I want more sunflowers. So I'm going to let those sit overnight, and I will plant those tomorrow. Um, so I have two going here, and I have one in another tray that's inside my greenhouse, and I want to get over there to that to show you all. There's like dark parsley, curled parsley in here, right here. I just throw whatever in the pot. I just want to see how it grows. I do a lot of experimenting too, just because it's cool and it's fun. This is a red burgundy tomatoes. I just threw one in there. That's what I transplant. Those are red burgundy tomatoes over there. There's one plant in each cup. That's how you have to do it. Tomato seedlings, and pepper seedlings, a lot of transplanting. And you just have to be careful, is because they go into shock. It's a lot of, hey, I'm cold. You take them out of your home, I'm cold, and you put them in a new home as they get bigger and stuff like that. Just like when you have a child, they grow out of the clothes, you get bigger clothes for them, same difference. So that's what that is. And it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. When, shout out to all the gardeners out there, the people that have farms, our farmers, everyone who's out there working hard to provide us our fruits and everything, and just doing it for their families, is because it's a lot of work. It's backbreaking. And, some people be like, oh, that's not work. It is work. It is work. But it's a beautiful blessing to be able to grow something. God gave us this ability to be able to grow our own food and have that. So, yeah. Let's see. This one is beefsteak tomatoes. So I have to separate all of these. I'm gonna try to get through all these today. If not, tomorrow's another day, because I have to rest. Obviously, I have to get up early for work tomorrow. Let's see. These are red cherry tomato, large red cherry tomatoes, that is. And this is what they are. These all have to be separated. Now I just cut the tops off of these water bottles, um, so I had them sitting over there. So I have the base heater, and that's been helping too. If you can get some kind of heat. I also have my fan up here going, so that's going throughout the day. Over here in the greenhouse, I'm going to show you, I brought this. I have a video on it. Let me see, point my finger. No, I'm going this way. There we go. There's a video on that. I got that from Lowe's over the summer last year, for like $50. I'm pretty sure it's not that. It's a nice greenhouse on a budget type deal, but it's very flimsy, and you really have to secure it down. I was in complete tears. I mean, like, seriously, like last weekend, my whole greenhouse, this whole thing collapsed on me. I had some of it tied down, and I guess not enough, and it collapsed, and my plants fell, and I think I had one that I lost, but aside from one out of all of them that I had, that's not too bad. But you know, it's sad. You put a lot of work in it, and this is my happy place, and I'm just like, what? This whole thing collapsed. But anyway, I got it back right. I secured the crap out of it this time around. um, so yeah, so that's what we got going on there. Let's see. Let me get up so I can show you all what I have going on in my greenhouse. Now, this is probably the most you guys seen my face in a long time, so I'm gonna try to show my face more. And like I said, my work schedule is grueling. I'm a bus driver during the day, and so I work long hour days. It gets really hard, and I'm a mother. Like, it's a lot. But anywho, let's see what we got here. All right, so here's the greenhouse. Here's the top. You see the beautiful sunlight. Oh my goodness, let me go over there first. Let me just show you what I got going on back there. 1 second, you all. All right, so as you can see, so there's two over there. The last two on the end in the black containers, though, that's basil, and that's been doing really well. These two over here, though, that's the Checkio broccoli. And this one and this one doing really well. And last year I did that same type of broccoli. It didn't do well, but this year it's a go. These are broccolis as well, the same kind, and this is more basil. I have decided to plant a lot of basil. Let me see, what is this one? Hold on. And it's just so many things. This is, oh, those are onions. Red burgundy onions I have there too. And I just have them sitting, just waiting for something to sprout, and then I will take that off because clearly it's already moist. So that is that. Oh boy, it's a lot, you all. So up here is I had one bunching onion seed, so I planted that there yesterday. These are my onions. I have the Walla Walla onions. I planted those last month. And these are the red burgundy onions, same thing on that. So I just been trimming those down. Not all of them germinated, but some are coming up slow, as you can see right there. I just took out the Cherokee purple tomatoes. That's what I showed you in the beginning of the video. And then over here, I had the broccoli, where there was a lot of them that didn't do well. So I took them out, but my lighting is not that great in my greenhouse. I will say that, I'm not like the other YouTubers and they have it all done. And that's the other thing. It's like when you're doing your greenhouse and you're growing your stuff, do your own thing. Lighting is key for growing your seedlings and having the right temperature. I did buy this from the dollar store, and it's really has been helping me too. I learned the temperatures, what I like, what needs to be what for whatever's in there, if that even makes sense to you. Super important for that, because if it's too cold, certain things aren't going to grow. They need that heat. It's like an incubator. They need that, so it's really important. But I only have 2 grow lights in here, and I also use the natural sunlight back there, which before the end of today, I'm going to move my greenhouse over just a smidge more because the sunlight goes like on an angle, and I need that. So because I don't have a lot of grow lights. So do your own thing. I will say from experience as well, there was another YouTuber on here who I am subscribed to, and she's really cool. Um, and she was talking about just doing your own thing and not getting discouraged, or oh wow, like they have this. That's like just in life, thinking, oh, you want something that somebody else has. Like, just no, because it that's just not a good way of thinking. You do what makes sense for you, what you can afford. Growing and buying seeds and the soil and all of that. I spent a lot of money last year growing my garden. You can check out my videos, and that was my first year doing it, and I did that all by myself, including like all the maintenance of my grass and my house. It is a lot, um, but it can be done. So do your own thing is my point. So down here, I just kind of moved this around. This is a store-bought cabbage I had. I saved the bottom of it and I planted it, and there you go. So there goes some cabbage that's growing. What is this? I have flowers. I'm doing flowers this year as well. That's a larkspur, giant imperial. That's mixed color. So there's more coming up in there. As you can see, this is more basil, sweet basil. They smell so good. I've already used some in one of my recipes not too long ago. This right here, these all have to be separated. Lord bless my heart. That is my first time growing it. A lot of people don't like it. It's turnips. This is, let's see, purple top, white globe turnips. So I was thinking about I had turnip leaves, the greens before, and I do like those. Turnips, I'm not really sure, but why not try? And if I don't like them, then there's plenty of people I know that I can give them to. So that part, or a farmer's market, who knows? So yeah, so let's see if I can get up in here. Over here, these are seeds that I saved for my green bell pepper. Those are doing really well, as you can see. I'm so excited about that. Let's see. These I did the winter sowing method. I just today cut the tops off. That is sweet Italian basil that we got going on there. Let's see. What is this one? This one, again, more. I have a lot of green bell pepper seeds that I saved. That one is green bell pepper, and that one as well. That's another broccoli. This over here is, oh, that's lemon seeds. They are germinating. So cool. I saved probably like 6 lemon seeds today. I planted 4. Yeah, it's that's exciting. I had no fruit plants growing in my garden last year. I'm growing so much, like it's gonna be great, and I'm just excited. Like, really excited. Um, and then back there's more onions, and I also planted more onions on the side yesterday. So that's how that's going. Then over here, this is why I planted the lemon seeds. I also saved the seed out of my pear that I had last week, and it sprouted. The method that I showed you at the beginning of this video, that's how I did it. Really, really simple. Save your seeds, eat your fruit, save the seeds. So that's what's going on there. On the other side, what did I say that is? Let's see. That is, one second, because I have a little, there's so many seeds, you have to, my little diagram here. You know, you gotta, I didn't buy, like people have like the garden journals. This is my garden journal I started from last year. I'm not doing all that fancy stuff and spending money on it. I just do my own thing, and it's cost me $1, so that works for me. Those are Cosmos. Cosmos, I have 3 rows of Cosmos, and I have 3 rows of chives. I also have chives that are growing, winter sowing method, down the bottom. Yes. So that is that. And then here that you see, that is my spinach. So, yep, they're doing their thing and growing like they need to be growing. And down here, this is Grand Rapids lettuce. I have another one that's growing over there. That's a Cosmo. I planted more of the Cosmos. Only that one came up, so I planted more today because I want a lot of flowers. And what I learned is that when you're doing your garden, you need to have a lot of flowers, so you can bring in the pollinators, like the bees and stuff. So yeah, and that is more spinach. That is giant noble spinach right there. That is some more basil back there, and over here is just sporadic. That's my other sunflower. And this is just basil. Not too much going on there. I am propagating my snake plant, so I have that down here. More tomatoes, and back there you see the 4 water bottle jugs, winter sowing method, and that is more peppers. I have a serrano pepper, a Fresno pepper, a habanero pepper seeds that I saved. That's what's going on there. So yeah, that is that. The other thing I am doing too, which hopefully I can do it today. If not, I don't know. So this is one of my house plants, which I absolutely love. It got so much bigger from when I first bought it. Yes. And so I have got some potting soil, from the Dollar Tree. So I bought those not too long ago in these really cool pots. So I will be transplanting my house plants. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much. See this video. It's Sunday. This is how I look. So don't come for me. Thank you so much. If you see the video, please like, comment, and just tell me what you're doing, what you're growing, if you're growing anything, and if you're not, you should. Okay? Many blessings. Peace.